What is research problem? Research problem refers to some difficulty which a researcher experiences in the context of either a practical or theoretical situation and want to obtain solution for the same. The selection of research topic is himself a big problem in social research. If a person wants to do research, then the selection of a topic is a big problem because there must be some reason behind research work. All consent factors must be taken into account by a researcher before finally defining research problem. Components of research problem. There must be an individual or a group which has some difficulty or problem. There must be some objectives to be attained. If someone wants nothing, then one cannot have a problem. There must be alternative means or the courses of action for obtaining the objectives one wishes to obtain. This means there must be at least two mediums available to a researcher, for if he has no choice of means, he cannot have a problem. There must remain some doubt in the mind of researcher with regard to the selection of alternatives. This means that researcher must answer the question concerning the relative efficiency of the problem of the possible alternatives. There must be some environment to which difficulty pertains. Selecting the problem. It is not desirable to choose the same subject on which lot of research work is already done. Vague problems should be avoided. The subject selected for research work should be easy, workable, informative, and within the jurisdiction of a researcher. Research work should be economical and time-saving. Preliminary study is necessary for choosing any research problem. Formulation of research problem. For formulating research problem, researcher should understand objective of decision maker and his environment. Decision maker's willingness to take risk. Alternative course of action that are available to him. Consequences of alternative course of actions. Management problem versus research problem. Management problem is what actions should be taken to solve problem. Research problem is what possible solutions should be evaluated to solve problem. Hence, management problem should be translated into research problem that determines what data should be provided and how to acquire it, how to convert data into information. Technique for defining a problem. Detailed information about problem should be clearly stated in descriptive way. It is useful for considering exact research problem. General statement for understanding the nature of the problem is useful for solving the problem. Surveying the available information is necessary while defining the research problem. Security of various data and drawing out the exact picture of data statement is necessary. Discussion concerning with the research may often be useful for deceleration of the subject matter. Through this, many new information can enlighten on the subject matter. Rephrasing the research problem is useful for development of defining a research problem. Technique of developing research question. Record all questions that occur in mind after reading literature or after discussion with others or after thinking on various aspects of a study. Review these questions whether each question is necessary and deletes those which are outside the scope of the study. This will also remove overlapping between questions. Clarify the questions on the basis of this nature, that is, separate what, why, and how questions. Examine the scope of the questions. Depending on the time and money available for the study, the scope cannot be ambitious. Only such areas are to be chosen which would be manageable within the time and resources. Separate major or key questions from subsidiary questions. Types of research questions. Research questions are grouped into three types. What questions? Concerned with description. Why questions? Concerned with explaining causes. And how questions? Concerned with bringing about changes.